Smaller than that. You want to grind them up into really small pieces, just like that. Perfect. Just like that. That's good. A little bit smaller. Is that small enough? A little bit smaller. A little bit smaller. Yeah. All of them.
How are we going to eat?
Exactly. Alright, you guys are going to get 40 more seconds to break them up as small as possible. If you need an example, you can look at Stephanie and Donaldo's. Theirs is just about perfect. So is Leslie and Adrian's.
We're doing it
Yeah, a little small. Good. Alright, you have 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, eyes on me. In 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, so you guys have, for the most part, managed to break up your chocolate. We're going to pause right now, so I just need to see all knives down, hands off the chocolate. Okay. Go ahead and take a look back at your paper. Under step 2, there are a couple bullet points where we're going to pause and take a step back and say, like, wait, where are we in the rock cycle anyway? So go ahead and think about, what have we just created? If we look at the rock cycle and you think about where we started out as an igneous rock, remember? What is it that we have just created? Think about it. What do you think, Stephanie?
Sediment.
Sediment. If you think that we have made sediment, please give a thumbs up. You are correct, so you can go ahead and give yourself a pat on the back. And go ahead and write that in. And when you are done writing, will you please put your pencils down and face forward so I know you're finished? First row looks like they're all done. Last row looks like they're all done. Middle row. Couple people out there. Yes, no one took us. All right, awesome. All right, we're going to go ahead and look at the next one too. What do we call the process of breaking down an igneous rock into sediment? What is this process called? Look at your paper, think about it. I need everyone to have an answer in their head. If you think you know the answer, you can go ahead and raise your hand if you want. What do you think, Brian?
The rock cycle?
No. What do we call this specific process that gets us from an igneous rock to sediment? Weathering and erosion, exactly. So if that's what you were thinking in your head, weathering and erosion, you can go ahead and give yourself a small round of applause. Yay! And then go ahead and write that in. Face forward and wave your hands in the air so I know step. Now I'm gonna warn you guys. We are at sediment. You can probably guess what the next step is. This is going to start getting a little bit messy. So make sure that you are keeping your sediment and rock on your wax paper. Okay, starting now. Step 3. Go ahead and follow along with me as I'm reading it. You're going to gather up the broken chocolate into a pile in the middle of the wax paper. So go ahead and do that right now. In the middle of your wax paper. All your chocolate needs to be gathered there. All of it, yeah. You have to do all of it? Okay. Well, your rock is going to be really small. Try to do one more. Alright, I see this group has it in the middle already. This group is ready to go. This group is almost ready to go. That group is ready to go. Okay. When you are done gathering up your chocolate in the middle of your wax paper, please put your knives down. And then look at step 4. We're actually going to read step 4 and step 5, and then you guys are going to have a chance to do both of them. Okay, step 4 says to fold up the wax paper so none of the chocolate can get out. So don't do that yet. You are going to fold it up though so that there are no holes, so it's not like it can slip out the side, okay? You don't want that. You want to fold it so none of the chocolate can get out. Step 5. Step 5 says that you are going to take a textbook. We actually don't have textbooks. So you're actually going to take your binder, which you should all have, and you're going to use that instead. So anytime it says textbook, I want you to take your binder instead. You're going to take a textbook, put it on top of the wax paper, and like squish it. Okay? Go ahead and do steps 4 and step 5.